Hey, welcome back to GVH Deals. Today I'm going to show you how I can pack up and ship 2 cards via eBay standard shipping envelopes because they're under $20 in less than 5 minutes. So I've done this quite a few times. You can see what I'm doing first is putting some painter's tape on the top of my top loaders. These were already in the top loaders when I listed them, so that's easy. I tend to print out a packing list on regular paper, and then I just fold it 3 times. I did it before the video just to hide some of the names. But I fold it 3 times, go ahead and fold it to make sure it'll fit in my 4x6 envelope. I tend to like the 4x6 envelopes better than the number 10 or the larger envelopes, and then just put it here on the bottom and throw another little piece of painter's tape on to prevent it from moving. It just keeps it a little more secure so it's not bouncing around inside the envelope. But by folding it like this, putting it in the envelope, it keeps it pretty sturdy and still is well under the weight. I've done quite a few of these, so I know that they're under an ounce. This would be 74 cents with today's pricing. Printed off my labels, which I'll show you here in a second. I like to use these 2-sided sheets. You can print out a label on each side, covering up the address here, but you can see how that comes out. So now what I have to do, because they're printed on a full-size sheet of paper through my printer, I have to cut out the shape of the envelope, which is taking me a little bit longer here than I had hoped. The cutting itself isn't that long, but if you don't peel off the label, sometimes it's hard to get the corner to be able to open that up and get it so you can stick it on. But now I'm working on that. Um, there are easier ways to do this, but if you're starting out, it's fairly cheap to buy a big pack of these labels. With a regular printer, you don't need a thermal printer or anything else, but that's something I might think about in the future. So just about have the sticker off, and the stickers seem to work better for me than trying to use packing tape or something. It's not always good to put it over the barcodes. So now you can see we've got the label, sticking it on here. Pretty easy, just stick it across the top. And then we've got one good to go. Took almost 3 minutes, either self-peeling, which makes it nice and easy to just pull that off, stick the top down. One card is ready to go. And then it might be a little bit quicker here on the other one. Like you said, that was a little bit longer just doing the cutting. Um, so folding it again, I like to fold it first just to help make sure I've got my dimensions right. Fold over that other end. Now we can go ahead and get the card ready to go in there. Another quick piece of painter's tape helps it from moving. Fold it up. I have the name, so if people open it, they see the name in the packing list when they open it. Um, Keeping that hidden here this time, just so I'm not showing someone's address, but peel off the back, ready to go. Fold it over. And now, because I'm not using the other side of my label, I'm able to cut this one out, cutting it backwards. Just again, normally I wouldn't do that if I was doing it on my own, but cutting it backwards so you're not seeing the address. In the future, I'll do one now that I figure out how to blur it in the video. I can do one and show you exactly. But here's the cutting and ready to pull the label off. And then once we stick it on, we'll be good to go drop them in the mail. Um, pretty simple. Like I said, 2 in under 4 minutes, or under 5 minutes actually. And if you would like to see more tips and tricks and how I'm doing some of my selling, feel free to follow and like, and show you more in the future. Thanks for watching.